This is Mind Revealed, where your mind reveals itself. Like, subscribe, and let's begin. Have you ever had that embarrassing moment you experienced years ago suddenly come back to your mind for no reason? Maybe you said the wrong thing in class. Maybe you felt humiliated in front of someone. Maybe it's a memory that no one remembers anymore. But you're still living through it. You still remember it. And the strangest part is this. Just when everything is going well, your brain replays it to you. So why? This is not a coincidence. This is not your brain working against you either. Actually, this is a defense mechanism. Your brain has evolved to survive. But survival doesn't just mean avoiding physical dangers. Social hazards are just as important and significant for people as physical hazards. Because thousands of years ago, being excluded from a group meant not being able to survive. So the equation for your brain is very simple. Shame equals social threat. Social threat equals danger. And danger is something that should never be forgotten. Therefore, the brain marks embarrassing memories as important. But it doesn't just store them. It replays them over and over. Just like an alarm. It tries to tell you, look, don't do this again. But there's a problem here. The brain doesn't perceive the concept of time like you do. This event is in the past for you, but for your brain, this is still an unresolved risk. And unresolved risks repeat. Now think, you're lying in bed at night. Everything is calm. There is no threat. Right at that moment is coming. Your heart is racing a little. Your face is turning red. You feel as if that moment is being relived. Because your brain cannot emotionally distinguish the difference between the past and the present. The only important question here is, did you learn anything from this situation, from this event? If the answer isn't clear, your brain will show it to you again. But there is a deeper part of the job. This is not just remembering. This is reliving. There is a region in your brain called the amygdala. This structure manages emotional memory, and especially intense emotions like shame, fear, anxiety are strongly encoded here. That's why shameful memories are much more vivid than normal memories, more sharp, more detailed, more real. But why do some people experience this more? Because there is something that feeds this cycle: overthinking. If you start analyzing a memory, I wish I had said this. Why did I do this? I wonder what they thought. The brain interprets this as follows. So, this is important. And the important thing repeats. So, without realizing it, you strengthen that memory even more. Every time you remember it, every time it comes to mind, you delve a little deeper into it. Just like walking a path over and over again. Over time, that path becomes automatic. But there is a critical fact here. The brain isn't doing this to embarrass you. It's trying to protect you. The problem is, in the modern world, this system is overworking because making a mistake is no longer a matter of survival, but your brain still thinks so. So, can this cycle be broken? Yes, but not in the way you think. Most people try to suppress these memories. I shouldn't think about this. I should forget. But every suppressed thought returns stronger. The real solution is to accept it, but not a passive acceptance, a conscious awareness. When that moment comes, instead of running away, ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Because the brain only shuts up when the message is received. And most of the time the message is very simple. People make mistakes. This doesn't define you. You are safe now. When you really understand this, the brain stops bringing up that memory again and again because it has completed its task. But maybe the most important truth is this: you are not that moment. You are the person watching that memory. And when the person watching changes, the effect of the memory also changes. The next time that embarrassing moment comes to your mind, stop. Don't run away. And tell yourself, this is just a memory, but I am not that person anymore. Because sometimes the past doesn't leave you, but you can leave the past. Your mind may be playing tricks on you, but you know the rules now. This is Mind Revealed, where what you think is real gets questioned. Like, subscribe, and comment.